Jaime Lannister received a Valyrian steel sword from his father Tywin, forged from the Stark family blade Ice. Tywin expresses pride in the Lannisters finally possessing their own Valyrian weapons, revealing that he had enough steel to craft 2 swords. He then urges Jaime to leave the Kingsguard and return to Castle Rock to rule in his place. Jaime, however, refuses, determined to stay in King's Landing to protect the king and secretly maintain his relationship with Cersei. Rejecting any notion of honor, he insists that he will live by his own desires. Tywin, angered, declares Jaime no longer a Lannister, but allows him to keep the sword, noting that a one-handed man without a family needs all the help he can get. Qyburn fits Jaime with a golden prosthetic hand, a gift from Cersei. However, she remains distant, blaming him for leaving after his capture by Robb Stark's forces. When Jaime tries to rekindle their relationship, she coldly rebuffs him, saying he took too long to return. As Joffrey's wedding approaches, Jaime warns the arrogant young king that the war is not over, while Stannis remains a threat. Meanwhile, Brienne reminds Jaime of his oath to protect Sansa Stark, but he argues that with her family dead, nowhere is safer than King's Landing. Eventually, he decides to uphold his vows, secretly giving Brienne his sword, now named Oathkeeper, and a squire, Podrick Payne, to aid her in finding and protecting Sansa. Jaime, unable to wield a sword effectively with his left hand, turns to Bronn for training. Their sparring sessions prove both humbling and beneficial, as Bronn teaches Jaime to fight dirty. At Joffrey's wedding feast, Jaime had a tense conversation with Loras Tyrell about Cersei. Their exchange is cut short when Joffrey is poisoned. Jaime rushes to his dying son's side, helpless as he watches him perish. At Joffrey's funeral, Jaime finds Cersei alone with their son's body. She demands that Tyrion and Sansa be killed for the murder, refusing to consider Tyrion's innocence. Jaime tries to comfort her, but this frustration erupts when she pulls away. Overcome with anger and desire, he forces himself on her despite her protests, engaging in rough, emotional sleeping with her beside their dead son. As Tyrion stands trial, Jaime grows frustrated with the obvious bias against him. He offers Tywin a bargain. He will leave the Kingsguard and become heir to Castle Rock if Tyrion is spared. Tywin agrees, planning to send Tyrion to the Night's Watch. However, when Shae falsely testifies against Tyrion, he snaps and demands a trial by combat, shattering Jaime's hopes of saving him through diplomacy. Jaime secretly helps Tyrion escape, leading him to a passage where Varys await. Before parting, the brothers share a final embrace, uncertain if they'll ever see each other again. Unknown to Jaime, Tyrion makes a detour, killing Tywin before fleeing the city, forever altering the Lannisters' family.